Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. This is tonight's haul. I went to San Francisco, saw more and more storefronts closed, went to Target before that, got my food, went to the doctor, my breathing test. That was fine. Came back, the bus driver had the air conditioner on, and here in Martinez, it's windy and ice cold. So, here's what I got from Target. I have to go feed the cats. It is getting darker earlier and earlier. Last night, 8:05. Now it's almost dark. There's a cat across the street, very sweet cat. He looks just like Fluffy. All right, we have Tropicana No Pulp Orange Juice in a smaller bottle than the Simply Orange. And by the way, all that breathing did make my sinuses go crazy. I had to breathe in and out, breathe out, hold it, breathe in, breathe out, exhale, inhale. Oh, boy. Okay, we have 4 cans of Friskies indoor meaty bits with the garden greens that the cats love. So there's 4 of these. So that will be for Mama Cat Kitten Tiny Went a Gray tonight. We have a bottle of ketchup because I was almost out. By the way, the Heinz with jalapeno, the Heinz with pickle, no one's buying them. I predicted that when I first saw the ad for it. People who use Heinz ketchup don't want weirdness in it. All right, now we have 5 cans of Fancy Feast. These were 79 cents a can. Grilled tuna and cheddar cheese, Fluffy's favorite. So that's for Fluffy. Kathy will be here tomorrow to do a live video unboxing. We have the Pleasant Hill one doesn't have these, but Oak Creek does. These are really cheap. These are plain bagels. We have beef bologna. We have Gavalia coffee. I did it again. I bought Starbucks at Safeway with whole bean. That dog has been barking for days. I don't know what's, he's behind a fence, and now there's 12 ounces of Gavalia coffee. P.F. Chang's chicken egg rolls. And 2 things of Red Baron French bread pizza. There, and that's it. So, I got off the bus, I was already frozen. I walk home and I'm frozen. It's windy and icy cold out. It's going to be 15 mile an hour winds tonight. And the channel numbers. I just went up another 1,000. I'm getting close to it, and yet another 1,000. It's amazing. 1,428,417 views, 20,856 subscribers. Remember, you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 where you see content nowhere else. I just got food from a neighbor. I will do a video for the channel members on that. And did Halloween decorations. So I was pressed for time. Actually, it's funny because I got there half an hour early on my appointment, but I don't like being late. And then Thursday I get to go to the dentist. Hopefully they'll get rid of my problem, my gums and everything else. Now let me put these away. I just watched a section of the debate. They asked Kamala Harris about climate change. Oh, we spent $1 trillion on climate change. Young people are interested. Trump, he starts talking about, oh, she blames Trump for losing manufacturing, which is not true. He gained manufacturing a ton. And he talks about how they've already lost 10,000 manufacturing jobs and they fudged in the job numbers. So that was interesting. So I only got that portion of the debate. Been reading the UFO Topanga Canyon book. I'm almost done with it. And I got to return it because it has dog-eared pages for the first 150 pages, torn pages. Really bad shape book. They didn't claim that in the description. So, okay. I'll feed you in a little bit. Kill myself with a damn corn dog. I forgot to grab the bologna. Hold cat that everybody loves. Looks just like Floppy, lives across the street. Comes on the lawn here. I don't know if he's friends with Floppy or not. The cute black and white tuxedo cat, everybody loves him. He seems to be very sweet. He won't come near me though. I thought he was Fluffy the first time I saw him. He comes over and sits on the lawn here. All right. Whew. So I've been watching Benny Johnson briefly when I walked in the door, but the ice cold and the air conditioning on the bus, I had to run for the bathroom. It was making me go to the bathroom. All right. So let me get into the channel by going to Safari and see if anybody's in here. Otherwise, I'm going to do the food video and then go feed Mama Cat and Fluffy and go feed the cats. And I saw a table with drawers in the street. I may go get that, but if I do, I'm changing into the shorts and getting my hat and scarf and a jacket. It is cold. All right. So, okay, anybody in chat? I don't know. 3 people. Oh, that's interesting. I mistyped this. I can fix that, I think. It says 622. 622 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, I can't fix that now. I'll have to fix it. That's the problem. I cannot see what I'm typing because it's so far away. All right. That's about it. My knee started acting up, so that was fun. And not. And San Francisco, every time I go over there, more storefronts closing. And why would I don't need to check my prostate. Why would I need to check my prostate? I've had that checked. I had a colonoscopy, for God's sakes. I just got home. I did a rep estimate. I was going to be home by 7 o'clock, but when I get off the bus, the only bus driver in months that had the air conditioning going full blast when we've had 80 and 90 and 100 degree temperatures. I'm frozen right now, and the door's open and I'm frozen. It's cold. Because I had to breathe. They put a clip on your nose, and I kept having to blow my nose. My sinus infection is here. Slight touch of bronchitis. And breathe in, breathe out, hold it, breathe in, breathe out. I'm gasping from air and starting to keel over for the exertion because I hate the breathing test. But I walk in the door, run to the bathroom, and then started gathering this stuff up. So I saw one section, they were debating climate change, and Trump went off topic, and I don't get it. Why would he start talking? He gets mad because when they accuse him of doing something, I know what it is, same thing like the trolls. He gets pissed off. They accuse him of something he didn't do, and then he totally forgets the subject. So, I don't know, maybe about a month. So, I have been having no problem with my prostate. So, anyway, I am out of breath, and excuse me, I need to, no, not with a sock, George. Blow my nose again. Doing all that breathing and now opened up my sinuses. I did not have time to treat them before I left for the doctor. So, no, he has a troll called Kamala Harris. Who, you lost manufacturing jobs and we've spent $1 trillion and young people are very concerned with climate change. Well, maybe that Greta, what's her name, that they locked up in Europe, who makes stuff up. You know, the number one thing in the world that affects the climate is the sun. Oh, by the way, if you live in California, the gas prices at Chevron and Shell coming down the street. Even Valero are now. The regular is still just under 5 a gallon, but the mid grade and high test premium is over 5 a gallon now. And one station though had the diesel at slightly cheaper than 5, but gas prices are going up. And Gruesome Newsom, or what does Trump call him, Gavin Newscom. Trump comes up with the best names. He wants to raise the gas tax by 2026 by $1.93, which means your gas that would be $5 now will be $7. This is the kind of governor we have that the stupid people of California vote for. Now, I have a science fiction because all of this is swollen, my gums, and abscess. So so I'm going to do this. While the unrealized capital gains, as I've said, I had to watch a video on it with Mark Cuban talking about, who is a leftist Democrat, but he said that it would kill me. I would have had to take a loan out. When you sell it, let's say I sell the guy from Pittsburgh company, and I've made billions of dollars with the guys, and it becomes a massive stock. They don't give you any money. They might give you, $100 grand, but they'll give you $8 billion in stock or something. I'm exaggerating, but they'll give you a huge amount of stock in the combined companies. The guy from Pittsburgh company, the Donald Trump company. We'll just use that example. Donald Trump Enterprises. So you get stock, but you don't get any real cash to speak of. And then the SEC, you have to hold on to that stock. You can't sell it. That's what Elon Musk had to do when he bought Twitter. You have to hold on to the stock for so many weeks or months. You cannot sell it. You're considered an insider. So Kamala Harris would tax you on unrealized capital gains that have no real value because they don't have a dollar value, because you haven't received any dollars. These are people in the administration that have no idea of what economics is, economic policy. I mean, I'm a poor man who would like to be a rich Republican one day, and I'm working on it. But, I watched a video with Johnny Carson talking about Secretary of the Treasury William Simon saying there was no inflation. And that was back in the 1980s. These people don't know what the hell they're doing. And that's the problem. The last guy we had knew what he was doing and I think if I would have talked to Trump, eliminate the Federal Reserve Bank, the biggest danger to the economy there is. But Greenspan knew the economy, and so did Volcker. We had 20% inflation under Jimmy Carter. I will not lie to you. And we have probably really, Trump says 50%. It's certainly not 4.2, because you take all the costs of everything that they don't factor in, energy prices and other things, rent, housing, and everything else. There's a lot of stuff they leave out, and they fudge in the numbers. So But these people have never run a business. I have, and in my business, but I was a retail manager. No, I cannot see small print very well from 6 feet away. That will change in the future, and I have to correct that because I'm typing, blah, 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 and I'm typing in a hurry to get that. Ow! Now my foot went numb again. In a hurry to get that done and correct it after the video. Because it's 62 degrees, but because I can't, and I'm really having a hard time seeing. I was trying to read my book, and I read it on BART, but I couldn't read it on the bus because I was too busy freezing. And I'm having a hard time seeing print because this eye is damaged. So, but, they spent the Green New Scam, as Trump calls it, and he's exactly right. the infrastructure bill that hasn't done any infrastructure, the bill that builds 7 charging stations for $1 billion. Oh, by the way, I don't remember if it's UNLV or Clark County School District, their stadium, they're trying to give it to the county. They've already stolen all the copper out of it. Big copper thieves, and charging stations here have had the copper stolen out of them. So people who've never run a business talk about the economy, who've never worked in the private sector talk about the economy, and they're morons. Well, I don't know what kind of local thug would put your business out, and I have to be honest, I don't know what a Ford at 20. I had to put my type on my computer into dark mode, not dark like Darth Vader, and rest in peace, the great James Earl Jones. The voice is still great, great, great man, great actor. So, but you can have thugs in New York, you can have thugs in Chicago, Illinois, 1932. Elliot Ness and the Untouchables. You can have thugs in San Francisco. You got thugs in the White House. You got thugs in New York City, definitely, and you got thugs in L.A. Doesn't matter where they're thugs, and it comes from Thuggee, from I believe the Indians. So not the American Indian, not the Native Americans, the Indian Indians. Not the Cleveland Indians either, whatever they're calling themselves now, the Pacemakers or some ungodly, stupid, politically correct name. Like the Commanders in Washington, D.C. was outrageous. All I remember is when I was living in San Francisco in the 70s under Jimmy Carter. And I made a huge mistake. I voted for Jimmy Carter, just like I made a huge mistake. I voted twice being a loyal Republican for Arnold Schwarzenegger, who has now endorsed Kamala Harris. What a fraud. Someone said he was always a token Democrat, just didn't tell people. But I had my breeding test. But there was a little market on the corner. By the way, I'm shocked. I saw businesses that were there for years and now boarded up. Delis, corner liquor stores, corner little tiny grocery stores, boarded up, gone. And they were there for 30 years. Under the Biden-Kamala Harris corrupt economy, businesses are dying. Big Lots today formally declared bankruptcy. They've closed hundreds of stores, including my favorite on Monument Boulevard, where I got my Christmas and Halloween decorations on discount. But now I wasn't on the BART for anything. I was on the bus for anything. The BART is full of people. It's warm in there. They do have new cars with air conditioning, but no, the driver had the air conditioning cranked up. I mean, he had it down to my gums started to freeze almost. So, but I had a job, unpaid job. I got paid with food, and then I wanted clean the counters. Paul Volcker, that was the Fed chairman when Reagan came in, and Reagan had a meeting and said, the first thing I want to do is get rid of this inflation. Because you couldn't buy a house, you couldn't get a loan, nothing. Start cleaning all the cans. Took all the cans off the shop. I'm a very good cleaner when I clean. Always have been. My place is cluttered because I get too tired or can't breathe or whatever the hell. One day I'll have an assistant. And got about a third of the way down the shelves after I took everything onto the floor and I put cones up. Nobody can walk, can't get canned goods here. You got to start over. Why? The prices went up. 3 times that went up in one day. 3 times for prices for food. So, okay. The guy had the air conditioning. Now, on the way to San Francisco, the driver had the air conditioning off. It was like an oven in there. There's some drivers that run the air conditioning. Some drivers you have to ask them. Some drivers, hey, can you turn on the air conditioning, please? I'm dying in here. And the other thing, the Honolulu buses, the buses don't stop for 40 feet. The brakes are crap. So San Francisco on the 38, the usual thing that's been going on since I came to San Francisco in 1964, the banana effect. Everybody goes to the front of the bus, nobody goes to the back of the bus. You can't get off the bus, and you start getting really hot. Your driver turn on the air conditioning. So I haven't done the unboxing. I just did haul videos. There's ketchup. There you go. So there's the haul video, not an unboxing. So, and my teeth hurt from all that breathing in and out, and my gums hurt. And they're kind of, you have to jaw down to this mouthpiece and breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, hold it, breathe in, breathe out. And anybody ever turned blue like a smurf? And the guy started laughing. He said, "No, you're the first." So but to get an idea, I'm going to watch the debate. I'll have a commentator tomorrow. Kathy and I go out to Sun Valley Mall, and she owes me Cinnabons I'm going to collect. So, but she went to go get Pokemon or Hello Kitty or something, and I'm going with her. I'm not sure what your capacity of what. I'm a little puzzled about this capacity. You mean my lungs, or they sent me the results in my chart, but I have to go into my chart and hope the password works. And half the time password doesn't work. I had to call my chart yesterday to get into my chart. I hate my chart. It sucks. So I only have to have the breathing test once a year since that. Okay, I thought maybe you were talking about gasoline or something. Green New Deal energy, natural gas, coal, solar, nuclear, wind power, pipelines. There's a great picture on X or Twitter. Trump is standing between two pipelines. You support Trump immediately turning back on to bring the Keystone pipeline back on, so we send natural gas or fuel oil, crude oil or something all the way to Houston, Canada. Yes, I do. Yeah, well, they he said you did fine, but what? Of course, you realize they send me these tests, and it's like reading ancient Babylonian. I have no idea what the test results mean. I have no idea what this says. So I have to ask my doctor, what the hell does this mean? And half the time she's like, "Oh yes, you only have two health issues while we're here. It takes too long, and then anything else you need to get done will have to be done later." And I have a lot of stuff going on. Gotta get my knee fixed, gotta get my eye fixed. I feel like Leo DeRocher making signals here. But and you shows you how old you are if you know who Leo DeRocher was. So there are, but I haven't had time because I've been having breathing difficulties over the weekend with the sinuses and the heat. Today was 71 earlier. On the way home, the storage place in Pacheco said 73. It was actually cooler. I didn't get to enjoy the coolness, except when I got to the BART in San Francisco and got to the doctor. I came out, the fog was in, the mist was in, the clouds were in. It was getting ice cold in San Francisco. You could see the Berkeley Hills covered in fog. I said, San Francisco weather is here again, at least for a little while, as God intended. So, no, they put, I would have to read you my chart out loud, and they'll say hemocrit levels or whatever levels this is, and I have no idea. It's a language I don't know, I can read you commodity prices, those I understand, but my chart, what they're testing me for, I don't have a clue. It'll say, we're testing this, your axolotl level, and it's 3.9, and wait, I don't know what that is. So, no, I didn't read those results as a kid. I just read medical journals because my mother got medical association journal and state medical journals and nursing journals, and I read those. That's how I learned how to read. Uh, I was 3 and a half, and I read every billboard that went by, and I was reading the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Washington Star, the Wall Street Journal, the Sporting News, the Police Gazette. My dad would bring home barbershops and whatever else came in. Oh, Army manuals. Army manuals. Lots of Army manuals, and they used to have a thing, PM, preventive maintenance, with Wally Wood illustrations of comely young women on the cover. Not that I was paying attention to that at 3, but that was later. And Will Eisner artwork. So I got to read all those preventive maintenance manuals, which I had some. They were cool. And how to field strip, how to repair a engine in a Cummins 302 or something like that. So I have no van service. Kathy has van service. She is coming over here partly to call the Tri-Delta Transit to get her van service activated so she can use the van back and forth and stop dealing with creeps on the bus. So anyway, it is past cat feeding. It is dark. I have to go gather all my stuff. So I've been blowing my nose all day. Excuse me again. That damn breathing test opened up my nose. Yeah. I have not had time to move the tables to find my keys, if they are still here. Did not go down the chute when I dumped this bucket. They may have fallen in the bucket. I'm not sure. These are one of my 2 extra sets of keys. I haven't seen the debate. According to Benny Johnson, it's a tie, which was not good for Trump. Trump needs to focus. And when they ask him, Mr. Trump, what is your opinion of Kim Jong-un? And he doesn't start talking about debentures or something. I'm being sarcastic, but he goes off topic because he loses his temper, and I can understand it. If I were Donald Trump, I'd probably strangle Kamala Harris. No, I haven't found the keys. These are my extra keys. These are ones that says leave me alone. They've been hanging by the door all the time. I lost my keys with my safe key and my door key and my laundry room key and my mailbox key and my mailbox P.O. box key. And I'm going quietly nuts. So. Now I will post this mystery food on the channel as soon as I get done with this. So this is where I put when I blow my nose, this is what goes in there, and I throw it down the chute. And that gets full when you've got a sinus infection. So, and lifting these tables up a week ago made my back hurt. So I'm not looking forward. I'll need help from Kathy to move these. I have no wheels. So well, okay, Kat, there's service here for County Connection. They sent me a letter saying I can get 10 free rides, which is cool. I'll call that number up when I get a chance. I'm going to call Social Security tomorrow. Got my new statement from Travis. Going to mail that in to them. And checking statement, savings statement. Got to go through this crap every year. Gather up all my financial paperwork and send it to them. I hate it. Invasion of privacy. It should be made illegal. But she can take the van where they pick her up. She called up on Thursday. I would be picked up at 9 o'clock and taken to Walmart. And then you come and pick me up and take me back home. You can't make multiple trips. But the scooter just had to move by itself. I threw my backpack on it. I'm also coughing because I had to do a breathing test. So Well, Trump has damn good reason to be angry. Melania Trump said there's more to the story of the assassination than we're being told, or we're not being told a lot of stuff. She actually came out publicly and said that today, and the internet went crazy. So, um, I think she's really pissed. So, but we cannot have this woman become president. I thought Hillary Clinton was bad. She makes Hillary Clinton look like a conservative Republican because she's a. No, I haven't fed them yet. I'm talking to you guys, not DoorDash. The van comes and picks you up. It's from Tri-Delta Transit, Connie Connects. You call the day before. You reserve the time where they pick you up, and then you. I told her what they do is how long does it take you to shop at Costco or Walmart or Safeway? She said about half an hour to an hour. When you say an hour and a half, pick me up, take me home. Doesn't have to deal with creeps. Doesn't have to be in the rain. Doesn't have to be in the heat. Doesn't have to walk. So I don't have a new scooter. Patty has a new scooter. I saw one of Bart today, the companion. I have no idea there's an ant crawling me again. Uh-oh, I got ants again. This is not good. I spilled dry cat food on the floor last night. There are ants here. So I'm not sure why. This is why I'm now throwing out. When I was leaving wet food out, the ants were showing up. So I know I have to get going. No, they're bus drivers. They're basically bus drivers. They work for the two transit agencies here, and they will pick up. Then the one advantage to one in Pittsburgh, they will take Kathy from her apartment and bring her here. They will take me and take her to her apartment. Then we can be picked up later and to go somewhere else. Oh, I know why the ants showed up. This stuff is here. So I have to go. This is George Senda. Remember, you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99. I have about 4 videos, I think, to post. I have a Halloween decoration video I'll post later in Target. I've got to go to the other Target. I've got to go to Party City. I'm running out of money on my Clipper card. So, all right. And Super Chat would be appreciated. I never get it from any of you people. I don't know why, unless you're being incredibly cheap. But remember, I need it to feed the cats. And Ready to Go Politics before debate. Trump surges and Dems panic and lie before tonight's debate. So that's what's going on there. All right. I got rid of some of the ants, but they're back again. So I think they're looking for the wet cat food. And Mama Cat and Kitten come up to eat at night, and then they're not in the kitchen. They're coming right here. They're coming through the door and finding me. All right, I must go get this done to go feed the cats. I promised Mama Cat and Fluffy. Fluffy is waiting. Fluffy is here. Yawning Fluffy. They're waiting to be fed. But if I would leave wet food out back in May, and suddenly the whole dish would be covered in ants. I had to spray Raid down there, so which I don't like to do, being with the cats. So, all right, that's it for this one. Stay cool, stay dry, stay hydrated, stay safe, and watch to see if another exciting debate will come. Yes, okay. I will watch that later after I put it in the bag, but you won't see that unless you join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, will you? So, and it's Thursday, 1 o'clock. And then I may not be able to talk for a couple of days. I don't know what kind of surgery they're going to do to get rid of that, because the gums are really badly swollen. All right, that is it for this one. I will catch you next time. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh, in 622-degree temperatures. That's 620. Since I have a choice, I'll choose it since it's cold out.